Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Darwin. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's cut it out.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills.
Oh, smashing header! And they've got rid. Spread it left. Nuno Mendes. Chiellini gets a foot in here. And it's Ronaldinho. Zakaria. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Salah. Pedro Neto. Mohamed Salah tries to get it clear.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Hits one! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Goalkeeper's ball. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Mohamed Salah. He's looking to set free a runner.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, great ball! Big chance! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to...
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted in. That is good alertness. Pedro Neto. And he has been fouled there. Mohamed Salah. Here's Chouameni. DiMarco. Here's Chouameni. And it's Salah. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Rice is behind this one. And he's going direct. Corner number 3 coming up. Isak with the clearance. Played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And the counter is on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Bellingham! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Darwin. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Konate tries to clear. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Otto puts... Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, and he's through the middle. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Decent hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Oh, that's neat. DiMarco did well to stay calm there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Can he finish? Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Pedro Neto. Yamal is there to clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Passes short and sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. DiMarco wins the duel this time. Mbappe, he's got tall! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Mohamed Salah. Number 22, Pedro Neto. Number 41,
Vietnam
Rice.
finding their passes.
Number 11,
Rafinha.
Darwin Núñez. Number 4, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Number 7, Rafinha. Number 21, Pedri.
Wood.
Number 14,
Pedri.
Wood. Number 17.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just 5 minutes left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha. Promising cross. Vietnam could have here their final chance. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Chips it through. Now it's Lewis. He's got the shot away! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cleared without hesitation. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a nicely measured pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Okay, interesting. And the pass is intercepted. That's a look and plays it forward. Luis Suarez shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's really well manoeuvred. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. Heads it! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Corner it is.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. DiMarco. And he's been shifted off it. Konate.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neatly clipped into space. Araujo getting this one clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Tchouameni does really well to win the ball there. Danger averted for now. Oh, that is a good ball to... Has a go! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Mbappe. Van der Ven is the guilty party there. Wonderful save by Martinez. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Matías Cunha. Stood up well to him there. Nunez tries a shot! He has done it! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal! And yes, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants.
Going for goal! Wonderful save by Martinez. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rice. Vietnam looking to pass their way. Nunez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Nunez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming. Mohamed Salah. Mendes with the clearance. Matías Cunha. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Partey. Bellingham. Plays it in. Real chance! And that'll be the final action of the first half.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vietnam finding their passes. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Ronaldinho. He's dealt with that really well. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Darwin. He's going to be disappointed with that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Otto. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Now the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
And he's had a hit! Vietnam have their third corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Matheus Cunha given the lift of his goal, and he's picked out the run, and he's onside. Chiellini. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Pedro Neto. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
And the ball is out of play. Bellingham.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That's very neat. Otto. Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. And here's Mbappe. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van der Ven makes the interception. And the counter is on. Otto. Mbappe! He is just caressing the ball. Otto could try cutting inside. Big header! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And it's Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Partey. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Salah. Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's onside. Otto touched a terrific header. He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field, number 41.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it.
And the shots!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he cuts out the supply. Otto. Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. No, that's been intercepted. Dembele. Darwin. Thinks one through. That should get the job done. And that is as far as it goes.